So this word is something is based on something the Holy Spirit showed. The Lord showed me in the Spirit a couple of days ago. One was on Sunday. Yes, Sunday was when the Lord showed me this in the Spirit. Right. You know how the Lord showed me this. I was like, but I'll go straight into it. I could have just gone into what I saw in the Spirit, but I'll go straight into it with that, and it's going to be based on how the Lord showed it to me in the Spirit, right? Some of you were in the Lord, right? You were amidst the Lord, but the thing is that the Lord saw your value and saw who you were in the Lord, and the Lord also allowed you to be amongst the Lord, right? Holy Spirit, help me. The Lord allowed you to be amongst the Lord, right? And the Lord saw your value in the Lord, amidst the Lord, right? It's like you were amongst the Lord, you were hidden in plain sight, right? And the Lord that you were amidst, Holy Spirit, help me to interpret this correctly, Lord. You are amidst the Lord, and then the Lord that you are amidst, this is like dysfunctional families system, like narcissistic families that have like generational curses. You are amidst friends, groups, people, things that had some negative spirits attached to them, and the Lord saw the value in you, the potential in you, and knew that he knew your value right from there and then. He even allowed everything to happen on purpose. But while you are amidst the Lord, he had to pick you out from the Lord. And when he picked you out from the Lord, it's like there were certain things of how the Lord showed it to me in the Spirit, right? It's like there were certain things of what the rottenness that had to do with the Lord had attached itself to you. So the Lord had to prune you from those things, and he had to, clean you from the grassroots system, like change your belief system, your understanding to things. He had to renew your mind, because if you are from a dysfunctional family, you are from a family that a group of people that have an unhealed mindset, because you too may have also gone through trauma because you are from a dysfunctional family, and so you had this kind of mindset. The Lord had to start working on you from the grassroots level, right? From the root level. And the Lord had to remove the stings of what was on these people on you, because the Lord already knew who you are, the value and then the potential you had. The Lord saw it all, and then the Lord had to take off the stings, the rottenness from you, clean you from the grassroots system, and then you began to, first and foremost, he started by what? Separating you from the Lord, right? When he separated you from the Lord, clean the grassroots system, remove the rottenness, which was like the negative traits, the negative, deliver you from like the demonic spirits, and a whole lot of things, right? The poverty, mindsets and all these things. He had to, remove all that rottenness from you, because there's a way by where, some way, somehow, no matter how much of a light you are sometimes, and you are amidst the lot, right? You are amidst the rottenness. The rottenness has a way of deflating or messing up with how beautiful you are, right? So that's it. And then the Lord had to take very good care of you. He had to nourish you. He had to cater for you. He had to grow you. He had to groom you, right? And now you are beginning to blossom. You are blossoming beautifully like a flower, right? But in actual fact, the thing is that you were already a flower right? But the thing is that there was a lot of rottenness all around you. The root was kind of dirty and all of that, right? And so the Lord had to remove all these things that would have been like a major hindrance to you blossoming, right? And so then, now that you are blossoming, now the Lord is now putting you out there, and then He's showing your value to people out there. How the Lord showed it to me is like in a term of a flower, right? And then He put you out there, and then it's like now suddenly people are beginning to see your worth. People are beginning to see your value. People are beginning to see how expensive you are, how magnificent you are, how of a royalty that you are, right? I'm being reminded of the peacock vision that the Lord gave to me a couple of months ago, that you are royalty, right? The thing is, you are actually royal. This God, Cinderella analogy is coming into my spirit right now. Cinderella was with her step siblings, and she was all looking all rusty, crusty, dirty. But when the fairy godmother came through for her, prepared her for the ball, even her own step siblings could not recognize her at the ball because she had changed drastically. She had become a lady of value. Now listen, a lady of value, to the point where everyone actually thought that Cinderella was a real life princess from like a real life royal family from maybe another kingdom or something. But in actual fact, royalty is royalty. If you are the Lord's royal, you are the Lord's royal, right? You have good intentions, pure intentions. You don't have any desire to want to see people in pain, want to destroy people and all of that. You are the Lord's royalty, His special possession, right? So the Lord had to some of you, the Lord has already removed you from certain groups of people that had the rottenness attached to you, and then and then had to also pluck you out from the dysfunctional families. If He has not yet plucked you out, He is plucking you out from those dysfunctional families and then putting you out there. Most of you, I think this will also connect to the word that the Lord gave me a couple of months ago, that you are going to be unrecognizable, right? You are going to be like your worth is beginning to show forth to people. Like you were hidden in plain sight the entire time, and there was purpose in it. There's nothing the Lord does not do without purpose. There is purpose in it. All is to bring the Lord glory, because He deserves the glory for every single thing that He does. He deserves the glory. We don't take any glory for ourselves. The Lord deserves all the glory, right? The Lord deserves all the glory, right? Some of you, people that knew you before, are seeing a difference, and then they feel like they have missed out on an opportunity. But the thing is that, like I said, there's purpose in it, and you were actually hidden in plain sight the whole time. So anyone that we have saw you among the lot would have overlooked you, because they'll be like, they had seen rottenness around you. Some of you, the Lord had to remove negative characteristics from you. This is also in connection with the graduated, ready, take off word, so yeah, it's like all the words are literally connecting today.